over the sanctuary. We're singing something everybody knows. Everybody come on. Come on. Everybody come your hands in the sanctuary. Everybody knows that we're doing it together. Everybody say, I don't know what you come to do. Let me hear you say,
I don't know what you come to do.
hey, I favor, look at somebody and tell them, neighbor, tell them, don't let my countenance fool you. Tell them I got a testimony that'll blow your mind. Wave your hand if you got a testimony. Shout it if you do.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Midday. Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm your host, Marcella Booker. Let me tell y'all something. You want to talk about a happy moment for me? I am making these protein shakes, right? And they make me happy. They're so good and refreshing. And yesterday, I just so happened to have an icy from this place that I used to get in New York called Rita's. And it is so good. It's so refreshing. It's so much like summertime. And the reason why I shared that with you is because I really am getting better making these protein shakes that are very enjoyable. But sometimes it's not always the biggest things that make you happy. It could be, I found out, the simple things. It's the simple things in life that sometimes could make you happy. And when I tell you, yesterday it was Rita's Icy with all of its fresh fruit in it. And today it was my protein shake with fruit in it, right? And why? Because it makes me feel like summer. It's healthy, right? It's enjoyable, right? It's fresh. I don't care what it takes or what might be your thing that makes you happy or make you smile, but you need to invest in that. You need to expand in the things and the people that bring out the best in you. Let's not be comfortable just with doing it because, toxic bonds or what they say, trauma bonds. That been my cousin for 37 years. And I get the years, but if it's been 37 miserable years, 37 crying years, maybe we should not go to 38. Right. Maybe we should shift gears or make other decisions. So today, I wanted to just encourage somebody that's listening, though you've been doing it and it's been a system set up and the culture is set up, let's not continue in toxicity. Let's not continue feeding what's no longer working. So yeah, I've been absolutely enjoying these protein shakes that I've made. Hey, Shandy Rhymes, and they are so good. And and now that I'm getting a little better with the taste and the quality and the substance, I've been giving some to my honey bun. And he's like, because when something works and it's really good and it could become contagious because you want to share. And today, that's what I wanted to talk to someone about today, that guess what, if it's no longer working and it's no longer giving out what it needs to, maybe we should reconsider another way. Maybe we could reconsider an exit strategy or doing something totally different to get different results. I think it's important that, excuse me, sorry about that. I think it's important that those that are listening today, that you realize that sometimes we could do something and it could become habitual. You could be doing something and you don't even really realize you're doing it because you just do it. Does that make sense? Like, if you're good at something, you could just get in the kitchen. Hey, Tosh and Tasha, if you're a cook, right? Or you're a person that loves to serve, there's a point in our life that we do it and we don't even realize we're doing it. We're drawn to it. We could just do it repetitively. You got the grace for it, right? So there are moments when I could start doing hair or helping people with their hair or get into restructuring. Hey, Shamika, I love you. And I don't really realize I'm doing it because I've done it for years. I do it sweatlessly. I love doing it. I could just get in and it's just like a vibe, right? But when it's no longer working, I wanted you to know that, and what do I mean it's no longer working? You're not your best self. You're not really giving your all. Does that make sense? It's no grace there. It's a conflict. You might consider that, guess what? There's another way I can do it. There's another group of people that I could do it with. Why stay in confusion if God wants you to move from there? So today I started talking about, Natasha, how I am enjoying making these protein shakes, y'all. You see, it's almost gone, right? I've enjoyed making these, and I started like 2 weeks ago. outside of just drinking my protein, I've been adding fresh stuff and yogurt, and I declare that I'm just about to be a smoothie queen over here, right? And the more I do it, the more I love doing it, the better it's tasting. Does that make sense? The more I love it, the more it tastes better, the more it's just like a 10 out of 10. So yesterday, Bishop bought me an icy, maybe about a $3 or $4 icy, right? She said, I love you. I love you too, girlie. And that icy was make me so happy. I start acting like I was in New York, Shamika, where Mr. Softy, this ice cream truck used to come by, and I'm like, Mom, Mr. Softy's outside. I would be going off. Why? Because I want ice cream. I want an icy, right? And Mr. Softy, if you are from New York or you had an ice cream truck, you know you got to have ice cream off that truck, right? And my mom would seem like she's moving so slow to get that money for me to get me an ice cream cone or icy, right? And that icy triggered all of that, all good memories. One icy triggered all of my childhood summer events. And I was like, this made me think of New York and summer when I was at home with my mom. What about being around people or being that person that will trigger good memories, that would invoke people's creativity and memories that make you laugh, right? We should start positioning ourselves or desire to be in a place, not just with trauma, not with drama, not with trauma bonds. We together, girl, because we just got kids and we came together up the road and it's just horrible and no one is growing and everything is just is fleeting and we are conditioned to that. We have become conditioned to the drama, to the non-productive, to the stuff that doesn't bring us any joy, doesn't bring back no harvest, but negativity, that doesn't bring back the right harvest because negative, that's something, right? Sister Rose, good afternoon. I love you. And I wanted to encourage someone today that we should really be the Mary and the Elizabeths, the ones that iron sharpen iron. So if we was to change our thinking, instead of saying, I'm just going to say, what are we doing? What are we doing? If I'm in a ministry to those that are believers that's listening, and all I'm doing is complaining about the leader, complaining about the vision, complaining about everything, why are we going there? What am I really getting from there? What's the benefit? But we're so used to Sister Rose doing something, and we think we're doing something. Child, I got to let them know. No, you don't have to let them know. Maybe you should go somewhere where you could enjoy your life, where you could become a better person. Why are we going to stay married? If we're going to stay married and we're going to fight like two ninjas every day, life is worth more than just sticking together to say we sticking together. What about us getting counseling? What about us doing a date? What about us sitting down and reassessing and resetting some goals and finding out why were we ever supposed to be together? And being okay with making a change. Ain't nobody gonna say, Sister Rose, we don't want to talk about this. I love making these protein shakes. One, because they're good, right? The other week I made some, and I don't know what I put in there. It wasn't right. And it stopped me from wanting to do it because I wasn't getting satisfied. It was like, oh, this tastes horrible, right? Once I got the right ingredient, I was able to continue and be consistent and be happy about it and share with my husband. He's drinking them. I just got a whole thing from Amazon, all this protein stuff. We're about to be smoothie kings and queens. If you love what you're doing, you're going to see the fruit of it. You'll see it through your children. You'll see it through your texting. If you got peace, you're going to see it through your responses. But when you don't love it, but you keep doing it, you will see the fruit of that as well. And I wanted to get on today to encourage someone. Don't be stuck just being habitual. Don't be stuck just doing it. Where's the why at why we're doing it? Why are you preaching? And if you're preaching and you love God and you're happy, even when we were kids, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. It kept going. It kept growing till before you knew it. If you happy and you know it, you are doing a dance. There's a rhythm. There's a flow. Huh? There's a movement. There should be a why. He said, if you happy and you know it, you got to know it. Then clap your hands. If you are happy and you know it, do a dance. Then you do a dance. You start moving, but you've got to know the why. Why am I doing what I'm doing? And then if I'm not happy doing it, why the heck would I expect somebody else to jump in and participate? Why am I sanctioning people to the dysfunction? Why do we have to live here under these hostage situations? Why can't we come to some type of terms? Why can't we come to some type of agreement? Why can't we come to some type of understanding? Why am I going to a church and I think that people should come to my church, but I'm not happy and I don't know it, and that's why I'm not showing it. It's not showing up on my social media. It's not showing up in my responses. It's not showing it up at the Thanksgiving dinner. So here it is, y'all. True story. My husband and I went the other day to get lunch. Sister Rose, and there was this woman. She's not saved. Clearly, she is under a strong addictive spirit. She's on drugs. Bad. Right? And Bishop and I are in the store and we ordered our food, and I'm just minding my business. And as we went to walk out, she says to my husband, now she is on drugs. You could tell she's out there. And she says to my husband, she said, ever since she been in here, she just have been smiling with you. Every second she happy with you. You will see it. Well, because I'm happy with the Lord and I'm happy what he did and I'm happy how he does, I had to comply and say, can I pray for you? And I started praying for her for deliverance, this, that, and the third. And my husband said, honey, that demon was about to start manifesting. And I was just trying to get me a fish sandwich. You getting ready to start. If you happy and you know it, clap your hands and you will be able to show it. I wanted to talk to somebody today about just doing it redundantly, just doing it habitually, just doing it. And you forgot the why. Why? When you forget the why, then guess what? You just going along. You just being dragged by life. But when you remember, oh, I love making these protein shakes because I'm able to drink my protein. It tastes yummy. It kicks out me having, Haagen-Dazs the way I got it. This is so good. Hey, Tina. Does that make sense? It makes sense. I remember the why. So then I make the investment. I remember the why. Then all of a sudden I'm able to share. This is so good, honey. This tastes so good. I love it. Does that make sense? I'm able to get my protein in. I'm able to have me a ice cream moment. And it's really without all the calories and all the guilt, all of that. I wanted to encourage somebody today while you get on. Remember the why. Don't just do it haphazardly. Don't just let life drag. Why? What's your purpose here? What are you called to do? What do you like to do? What don't you like to do, right? And then be okay with that. Tina, we allow life to drag us, and I don't even know why I did it. Huh? What do you mean at this age you don't know why you did it? Are you under a spell? Do you got a concussion? Why? I just did it without knowing the reason. If I sow a seed, I know why I sowed a seed because I understand the principles of seed time and harvest time. I understand if I give to somebody that might be, disconnected or disenfranchised, he that lendeth to the poor, lendeth to the Lord. If I'm doing something, if I'm putting on a program, me sitting here for midday is not just random. It's intentional. I want the word of the Lord to go forward. I want you to connect. I want to put something on your mind that's practical, that's powerful, that will make you think, that will make you rethink, that will make you reset. I'm not just doing it for no reason. You got to remember the why. And when you know the why, you do it and you're happy when you do it. You do it when you're not happy and you do it because you understand the reason. Some of us are just letting life drag us and we running our mouth about stuff and people and places because you don't understand. You're just going to the church so that you could critique somebody. You don't want to do that. Why are you there? Is it worth getting up, driving your car, putting on your makeup, twisting your wig to go somewhere and you're really not being fulfilled and you're not fulfilling destiny? Is it worth staying in the marriage and just complaining and being miserable when we could be in love, we could be at peace, we could be in agreement, we could be growing, we could be traveling, we could be hot after each other? Come on. The why? Huh? Why? Why? Don't just do it because I ain't got nothing else better to do. You're going to suffer the consequences for that, and you can eat the harvest for something better. I wanted to encourage you today. Remember your why. Get what you do. If you're giving it to a homeless person, if you're sowing it in your sponsor, remember your why. And then when you understand your why, you understand your purpose, you understand your lane, you love it. When I understand the why I do what I do and why God called me to do what I do, then I understand where I fit at. I don't care if it looks like I'm coming at the end of the road. I understand why I did that. I understand why I got to take down, from my enemies. Yeah, I understand I'm supposed to speak well of them. I get it. I understand the why, and I ain't mad about it. Some of us are frustrated because we forgot the why. Some of us are in between, topsy-turvy, getting caught up in all types of stuff because you forgot your why. You forgot that God called you. I do this for God. Only what we do for Christ will last, right? That if you remember the why. Does that make sense? I know that if I suffer with him, I'm going to have to reign with him. I understand the why, that I went down and I lost everything, but he's going to give me double for my shame. I understand the why, the lean years, and then now it's going to be the years of plenty. When you understand the why, you can, Cindy, Tina, we ride different when we understand the why. We respond different. We show up differently. When you understand the why, that the soles of your feet are, that you tread on are blessed and God would give you the land. You understand the why. When you confront it with jealousy, betrayal, hatred, carnality, and you know why, then you can handle things differently. I wanted to remind you today, to encourage you today, remember your why. Why do we go to church? Did I go to be the security of the church? I'm the pastor. I'm not the security. I'm not. I came to worship, to enter into his gates with thanksgiving, his courts with praise. I came because, guess what? I present my body as a living sacrifice. I'm not mad about it. I understand the why. Yeah, she said, praise the Lord, woman of God. I hope that you're doing well. Humbly request that you please give me some time to pray. And here it is that you got to understand the why. You got to understand your why. Many of us have gotten off focus. And we got caught up in all types of reasons, and we don't understand. Yeah, she said it's different in the why. It is. You respond different. You flow different. You show up different. When you understand why you are here, think about it. If you're a secret service man or woman of God, and they send you in, you know why you're going in. If you understand that, guess what? God has used you or called you to be a kingdom financier, to be a help, then you understand the why. If you know that I'm a repairer of the breach and I'm called to help reconcile man back to God. Even when I went to the restaurant the other day, or we were going out to church and somebody asked for prayer, I prayed right in the elevator because I understand the why. I understand that, guess what? I'm an intercessor. And that job, that assignment, that calling could happen anywhere. They said, if y'all going to church, can y'all pray for me? I didn't wait. It was immediately drop, rock, roll. In the name of Jesus, I pray, I cover them. And they was like, that's just what we need. It was a pull up, instantaneous prayer. And I'm not ashamed because I understand the why. I understand that, guess what? When he calls me, when he uses me, I'm not mad about it. It's not an inconvenience. I'm 24 hours for certain things for the kingdom. Yeah, you want to get saved? I'm not gonna be like, come to my church. That's only right then and there. We getting a fish. How they say sandwich? That's what my husband said. My sandwich. And right there, it was deliverance. It was a need. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. If you understand the why, you respond differently. Like when you understand that I'm supposed to be at service on Sunday morning, or I have a marketplace anointing, when you see distractions and all types of delays and all types of dumb stuff trying to come up, Tina, you understand. I understand what this is. I do know what this is. And you keep on going. David was aware that guess what? He understood the anointing on his life, or that he was going to bring in worship and the Ark of the Covenant. So he said, I'll get more indignant than this. I'm not going going to clock out. He understood the why. He understood we're fighting with Goliath. That's why he said, what's the bounty? He said, before I get into this, why? And then he pursued and took the Goliath head off. When you understand the why and you know what's on the table and you know what the real deal is, instead of quitting, you'll fight harder. Instead of quitting, you'll get delivered. Instead of quitting, you'll stay, let me get disciplined. I understand the why I had to go through what I had to go through. And then you won't have a problem. When you understand that you are the curse breaker and all your family that had high blood, and when the doctor tell you, listen, hey, Shanika, I love you. When the doctor says, listen, you're going to have to walk, you understand the why. I'm breaking the curse so that, guess what? My family could see that God is a healer, or that you ain't got to die by diabetes or mental illness. Then you accept the challenge. You start understanding the why. I'm the one that's going to be called out. I'm the one that's going to be able to feed them. I'm the one that's going to be the last and the first. So you adjust to it. You stop fighting against it. You got to understand the why. And then when you understand the why, you don't just make random decisions. You're careful of your connections. You're careful for where you come and go. I understand the why. You ain't just hanging out with me. Yeah, Tina said, I understand the why now. Yeah, I understand the why I couldn't just have any old friend. I understand that when everybody was doing what they wanted to do, I couldn't do what I wanted to do because God is calling me. I understand the why. Many are called, but few are chosen. I understand the why. That when I first got into church, I was in leadership like immediately. I've been in leadership for 30 years, and in the world I was not, but I get it now. I got it then. When I did not understand the why, Tina, Shanika, I would do all types of things to self-sabotage. I would connect with people that really didn't want to be friends with me, people that would not want to, push me into destiny. They was cool with me living a mess because guess what? I did not understand the why. So I wanted to be average. I wanted to just blend in. I wanted to be like Jonah, do what I want to do, go where I want to go. But when I understood the why, there were some major changes. There were certain people. Hey, Naisha, mama, Prego. Naisha, when I understood the why, I made better friendship choices. When I understood the why, I didn't just look for a boyfriend or I want a friend. See, before when I didn't understand the why, I would always be like, I want a friend because that friend could keep me kind of compromised. I started to change my vocabulary, my verbiage, right? When I understood the why of why I was doing or what God was doing, I got in agreement and alignment with it. And I'm talking to someone, some of your decisions, your choices, your responses are because you don't understand the why. You just going through the motion and then you're getting the kickback of hell. You're not seeing it break because you don't really understand the why. You're going to church. You're putting your mouth on stuff. You're not tithing. Hey, Sister Denise, I love you. Love you. But when you understand the why, then you think differently. You respond differently. You react differently. Oh, I understand this. I know what this is. I understand this. When you understand the why, you show up differently. I didn't get an invitation, but I stand under open heaven. Why you always overdress? You do too much. I understand the why, because the suddenlies are upon me. It could happen anytime, so I'm going to show up well. When you understand the why, you look at your warfare differently, like an advancement, a fine-tune, a master's class. You don't look at it like everybody hates me. They just want to come up against me. No. Naisha, we understand the why. Why? This woman of God that's on here, she's pregnant and was her and her husband got a prophetic word. The why is because testimonies were loaded. Why didn't we have our baby right away? Why this and that? But at the right time, the Lord had to thicken the story. He had to stir the pot, put them out there. She tracked the word. When the enemy would come and say that preachers are not prophesying, they false prophets in a climate. This woman and her husband are standing flat-footed, say the word went out, and I didn't even know. We got true prophets in our midst. Why? Because he has to establish and reestablish the order of a thing. Now you understand the why. And then when you understand the why, then we can move forward. Now we can dance. Now we can get down. I understand the why. Then I'm called out. I'm set apart. I'm a royal. And now I understand the why. why my cousins didn't get along with me, why I couldn't just do anything, why everybody could get hooked up and I would be like, I know I'm down, but I ain't really down. You understand the why. You understand the why. Wanted to remind you, just don't do anything just to do it. Understand the why. Love your lane, stay in it. Love God. Yeah. Live out loud. Listen, I wanted to tell you, I absolutely love you. Why? Because you're God's people. You're the best. You're the best. You're royal priesthood. I absolutely love you. Mwah. Listen, thanks for joining Midday. We'll be back next week. We will be back on next week. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday. We're down to 3 days a week. I'm so thankful for those that have stuck with me through the years and y'all done came up, pulled up today. I understand the why I had to get on today so that we could have lunch together. I absolutely love you. We will be back next week. Don't forget, Midday is good for you and good to you. Mwah. Those that want to sow your seed, your why seed. I understand the why. I sow, and then guess what? I reap a harvest, and we sow and we grow. Go to $ Fab Marcy 70. Sow your seed there. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being amazing. Thank you for supporting Midday. I love you guys. Have an amazing weekend. We will be back next week. Bye-bye.
Your hands all over the sanctuary. We're singing something everybody knows.